So it's currently Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. And we got Phil's coffee. This is essential for a good, fully functional gym. Sheesh. Let's check it out. So where I get the gains, Peloton's right here. Check it out. And we got squat rack over there, dumbbell upstairs too. Yoga studio up there. Some equipment. You said you hook up your Switch, your PS5, your Xbox, anything. You just hang out here. Get some business done sometimes. You got a little classic arcade game right there.
Dude, this is dope. Why don't we come here more often?
This is so sick. I didn't know this was here. Alright, so when we want to get a good day's working, we come to the business room. This is the conference room over here. We're gonna have some good meetings.
What's up, guys? I'm Johnny. This is my business partner Sergio, and we run a window cleaning and house cleaning business. He'll get into a little bit more about how we actually run it remotely, but we started off actually doing the work in the window cleaning business. So we started Orange Window Cleaning with $150, and me and Sergio literally did the work for like the first 3.5 years of running the business. We would go out. We started in my RAV4 with $150 and just would go door to door and sell window cleaning services for like $10, $20, and eventually got to the point where we felt like we owned our job, and we were just like, this is getting old, so let's figure out how to pull ourselves out and kind of actually scale it and run a business instead of owning a job. So I want to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so what really changed the game for us is when we started using subcontractors instead of employees. So employees are super, you gotta babysit them, you gotta control every aspect of the business. But when you have subcontractors, they're pretty self-sufficient. So they have all the equipment, they know what they're doing. So instead of sending an employee that maybe doesn't have the correct training, you send a subcontractor that already knows what they're doing and they can do the job just as good. So we switched to that model, and from one day to the other, we were in the field, we were dealing with a lot of headaches, to completely being out of the field, and we can really work from wherever we want.
We run the window cleaning and the house cleaning company off this model, right, using subcontractors, but you can also do this in pretty much any home service. What's a home service, you might be wondering? So plumbing, air conditioning, roofing, anything where you need work done on a home. This model works best in things that are unlicensed, right? So like roofing would be, you have a little bit more barrier to entry in roofing because you need a license for that. Same thing with plumbing, air conditioning, but you have things like window cleaning and house cleaning, and then junk removal is a good one. Mobile detailing, right? Cleaning cars. You can use a lot of subcontractors for that. Pool cleaning, landscaping is really abundant, right? You don't need a license to mow lawns. And there's tons of guys driving around with their landscaping equipment. So it can be run in tons of different industries. We just happen to do house cleaning and window cleaning.
Yeah, and you might be wondering, how much money does it cost to actually start one of these businesses? And it's relatively low. At the end of the day, you're really just a marketing business that is, selling this service. So all you need is money to start up advertising, and you can always do that on a credit card and pay it back in 30 days, and the money to get your website going and maybe a couple pieces of software. So all in, you're probably looking at around $1,000 to start, which is pretty attainable, affordable.
That's just to start though. So your fixed costs in the business are actually going to be somewhere around like $200 because you really have your cost of software and your insurance. Am I missing anything?
No.
Yeah, that's really it.
That's about it. And then marketing costs. So as long as you can keep getting jobs, then you'll always have money to keep paying for marketing, and then you'll start to turn a profit within 2-3 months. So.
Mm-hmm. And it's not going anywhere. That's the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. People are going to talk to you about agencies and drop shipping and FBA and all these get-rich-quick things. This takes a little bit longer to make some money, 2 to 3 months, but once you get it up and running and build a little bit of a reputation, right, with a couple 5-star reviews, you have a business that's really sustainable now, and that will kind of grow naturally every month because your reputation is not going anywhere, and you just have to maintain that. So we're actually subleasing, I guess you would call it, from this company who repairs cell phone towers. You see this warehouse, and they've got the cell phone repair equipment over here, with like replacement parts and shit. And then that's our office back there. Welcome.
Yeah, so we got, this is where we record the podcast.
It's a mouthful of seeds.
Yeah. Nothing too fancy.
This is our room that we never use. Hook up to the TV. Yeah, we don't really use this room too often, but it's here if we need it. Borrow some extra chairs, stuff like that. This is where we store the trucks for orange window cleaning. Open it up. We got the Nissan NV200 and a Ford F-150.
That's a whip.
We just got this one washed yesterday, so it's all nice and shiny. It's gonna get wrapped soon though, so this is gonna not be black. We washed this one like a month ago, but it's just been sitting here. This is where we store window cleaning and Christmas light materials. So we run off subcontractors now. We're in the process of switching back to W-2s because we hired a full-time manager and operator to actually run the business. So this will be for the guys to access any like squeegee, any material, anything they need to do their job effectively and get it done.
See what we got in here. So over here we have a shelf. Has just miscellaneous equipment, anything that they might need. We also do Christmas lights. So this is all the Christmas light boxes from this year's past customers. It's got a little pressure washer over there. Pressure washing equipment.
How much inventory do you think we have dollar-wise sitting here? Christmas lights.
And Christmas lights, as far as how much money that produces for us, maybe this is about $50,000 in revenue, which translates to like maybe $20,000 in cost. Yeah, we're gonna add another rack right here.
We got a water-fed pole. This thing hooks up to a DI tank and can scrub like any window. This one's a 30-footer, but we have like 50-footers. Go 5 stories and clean windows without having to get on the ladder or anything. All the way 5 stories up. So
it's pretty sick.
Really cool tool. I'm just glad I don't have to use it anymore in the field. It really gives your shoulders a workout. This is what the inside of an orange window cleaning vehicle looks like. Excuse the mess. Actually, can't really open the back, but this is what the water-fed pole hooks up to. I'm not gonna get into it too much, but this purifies the water, and then we have like booties, hoses, water-fed pole. Basically everything you need to complete a job is in here. And it's safe. So right now we're in Old Town Orange. It's Orange, California, and it's like the Old Town Historic District. This is actually where orange window cleaning got started. So when me and Sergio were getting started, we spent $150. We bought like a little bucket and a squeegee. We hopped in my RAV4 and we came here, parked like down the street, and we've literally pitched, I shit you not, we pitched every single street. There's street going that way, going that way, going that way. We pitched every little mom and pop store here for like $10, $20, and this is where we actually got our first paying customers. So kind of cool. And this is coincidentally where we like to hang out and eat. So we'll come here for lunch like a couple times a week. We'll meet with our entrepreneur friends and get lunch here at like OC's over there. It's a good seafood spot. Get pizza press, blaze, all types of different stuff.
So the moral of the story, being in the orange circle, is we didn't know how to sell anything. We didn't even know how to clean a window when we started. We just went out and we just started. We learned everything we knew from YouTube, and we were just hungry and we wanted to make something, make a business. So that's all you really need is the willingness to do it.
Yeah, we watched a couple of YouTube videos, but I mean, it was like, charge this piece of glass for $5, and we were like, okay, let's go, boom. And our pitch would literally be like, hey, can we clean your windows? And they would say either no. Most of the time they would say no. And when they said no, we didn't know how to get past objections. So we would say like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you don't want us to clean your windows while we're here? This is where me and Sergio landed our first gig. This is our first paid job right here, Spick and Span Cleaners. We charged them $12 to clean these windows.
It took us a whole hour, and we were just like learning what we were doing.
Yeah.
We started out at $20, and they didn't want to pay that much, so we made $6 an hour each.
But we made money, and that was really exciting.
It was.
But our biggest win came actually two stores down. We got the automotive shop for $40 a month. And then right after that, across the street is a burger spot that we got for $50 a month. So we made $90 in recurring revenue on this street. Watch out, that's big money.
Let's go check it out.
We'll walk down. The biggest one we got. We're on a fucking big hot streak here actually, because we got Spick and Span, we got the automotive shop, and then we got Omega Burger right here, and then the freaking mother load is right down over there, and it showcases classic cars, and there's like 50 windows, 50 panes of glass, and we were like, we were walking up to it, and we were like, dude, imagine if we get this right now. We got it for like $80. We were so stoked. I think it was like $80, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Now we do it we still do that for I think like a few hundred, something like that. But yeah, right here. This was our $50 a month restaurant.
It feels nice to reminisce sometimes and see where you came from. All right.
Yeah, so this side of the building actually doesn't even make any money. It's just for this rich dude to showcase his cars. Kind of crazy. Well, if you guys made it this far, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Helps out a ton.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions about the businesses or how to start one of these businesses, just let us know in the comments below, and we'll make sure to answer them in future videos.